I thought that the hearing that we conducted today on the Financial Institutions Subcommittee was very appropriate, really focusing on whether the TARP funds that have been used by the government, whether they're actually going to small community banks and if they're actually going to help small business, which is the engine of economic growth in our country. And small businesses, I believe, are really going to help lead our economy out of the recession right now and restore some real strength, and that's what's really needed. And so today's questioning that we had in the committee was very appropriate because there's been a lot of attention on the larger banks and larger institutions, and I would argue not protecting taxpayers from the standpoint of accountability and transparency and potentially throwing a lot of good money after bad. And the focus we did today and the questioning that I offered with our community bankers that were on the panel was to make sure that are we doing everything we can to help community banks provide the loans that they need to get out to the small business community. Because I've toured with many small businesses in my own district, I've heard if they can just get access to a little bit more capital, they'll be able to create some more jobs. In particular, I think it was drawn out today that there are a lot of concerns regarding the increased premiums that are coming down the road by the FDIC, and literally millions of dollars are going to be imposed as fees on these banks. That's going to further cause them to hunker down, and so I think Congress really needs to look at that in terms of making sure we are not putting further dampers and holding back these community banks from making the lending that is needed to small businesses. And so I think the hearing that we conducted today is going to help draw out a lot more of these conclusions so we can be successful in the future.